Welcome back to A Moment in History. I'm Seth Udinsky. Well, in our journey through history, let's travel across the Atlantic to a region of the world that has often been considered the hub of civilization. We will explore a body of water that connects 3 continents, and for thousands of years, it has been the literal physical intersection of cultures, worldviews, rulers, religions, and nations. Let's explore the body of water that connects these 4 regions: Europe to the north, Asia to the east, Africa to the south, and the Atlantic world to the west, the Mediterranean Sea. Known throughout history as the Great Sea, the Mediterranean was for thousands of years the largest known body of water in the known world. The sea spans from the coast of the Holy Land in the east to the Strait of Gibraltar in the west, where the southern tip of Spain meets the northernmost point of Africa and connects to the Atlantic Ocean. The northern border of the sea meets Spain, France, Italy, Greece, and Turkey, while the southern border covers the entirety of the top of the African continent, from Egypt to Morocco. Its name reflects its strategic location at the midst of a convergence of world cultures. The name Mediterranean is Latin from the 2 words meaning middle or center and earth. Many of the significant events in world history and the dominant cultures of world history, certainly in Western civilization, have taken place either at or near the Mediterranean Sea. In ancient times, the Egyptians dominated the Mediterranean region, and for a brief period, the Israelites under mighty David and his son Solomon were the dominant force. After the Assyrians, Babylonians, and Persians rose and subsequently fell, the Greeks under Alexander the Great rose to power in the region. They were, of course, quickly replaced by the mighty Romans. And for 500 years, the Roman Empire wrapped tightly around the Great Sea, its dominance stretching from the Middle East to the Atlantic coast of Britain and Spain in Western Europe. Now, after the Western fall of Rome, 3 heirs to the throne, if you will, rose to the region: Western Christendom, which historians know now as medieval Europe, Islam, and the Byzantine Empire. And for the next 1,500 years, really up until the present day, in some regards, these cultural forces have continued to dominate the region where cultures and religions have clashed for centuries. Now, the Mediterranean region's greatest claim to fame has to be, without question, its eastern edge, the land where the Lord Jesus Christ once lived, walked, performed miracles, died, and finally rose again in the 1st century AD. Thanks so much for joining me once again for A Moment in History.